Nicholas Cantu. He started like saying a bunch of shit to Dream, like shit talking him and like calling him like F slur and all that. And
yeah,
what else did he say? Something. He said something fucked up. He said something about like him being a Jew or something like that.
I don't remember that part.
I was like,
whoa.
I'm pretty confident he said something like to that degree. But he definitely did call him F slur and a couple other things. It was funny. Like, no one in the gay community gives a shit.
No, they
because everyone is just united.
Welcome back, everybody, to Banned from Broadcast. This is episode 59? Not quite 60.
Yeah, 59.
Okay, 59. I'm Seth, your host, joined by your other hosts, Sir Nicholas and Ian.
Hello. Wait, no, I'm not Nick. He said Nick, and I
Sir
said hello. I'm Ian. That's Nick. Say hi, Nick.
This is Nick.
Great. All right. What do we start with? Seth, I thought you said you had something like immediately you were going to kick us off with.
I didn't say anything. That was Nick. I'll do it.
Okay, no, maybe it was the intro.
Oh, the intro? It was Thanksgiving. So, happy Thanksgiving to all, belated, of course. But yeah, we're back, and we're actually on schedule this time. So, we have a couple things we want to talk about today. Hopefully you can sit down and join us and not leave in the first 15 minutes. So, and also, don't forget to comment down below if you love the podcast and podcasts.
Podcasts in general. Hey, were you excited to like actually see that guy comment and then like respond directly to what you said?
I was actually very happy. If he's listening, then I love you. I'm sending you $3.
And you thought it was Joseph.
Shout out to what's his name, the Chum Cumbler or whatever the fuck.
The Chum Chumbler, Dr. Chum Chumbler, dude. Fuck yeah, I appreciate that. If you want to be like him and get our love and support, please comment down below. Once this reaches YouTube,
yeah, you'll get a cum related nickname.
You'll get a free Chum Chumbler with you. With
you get a free Chum Chumbler hat.
The Chum Chumbler hat.
It's a Happy Meal toy.
Chum Chumblers across the world are commenting.
It'll be the first line of merch we release. Chum Chumbler.
You'll get a free Joseph figure in your Banned from Broadcast meal today at McDonald's.
Yeah, I thought it was Joseph at first because, him and Bree are big Tool fans, so I had figured it was him just fucking with us, but no, it's a real guy, so shout out to him.
Yeah, I looked at his profile and it said he was, the account was 10 years old, and I was like, okay, I don't think that's Joseph. Yeah, Spotify actually has comment sections too now.
They do?
Oh, really?
Yeah, all I have to do is add... it's not a poll, but a Q&A, and it's just like a general Q&A so people can comment.
Cool.
Yeah, pretty nice. I added it to like the last 3 episodes or so.
Nice.
Awesome.
Let's start off with some existential dread. You said you had something about a virus in China, like a new one.
Yeah, there's another pandemic starting in China. It's a it's a pneumonia virus.
Oh God.
Oh.
Why?
Jesus.
And yeah, the hospitals are full. I think they're like 6,000 cases.
It's not too bad.
Don't say that.
Yeah, but it's pneumonia, and they haven't found a cure.
Yeah,
yet.
pneumonia's fucked.
There's also a virus for dogs going around too, and that doesn't have a cure.
Yeah, but there's thousands of viruses. I mean, I don't know. There's also
this one's like super contagious for dogs.
Yeah, I'll have to look at it. There's also the media loves to fearmonger. It's not politically. I'm not trying to lean either way. I'm just saying both sides of the media are known to exaggerate and fearmonger to people. So especially here in America. So.
But I seen this from that one Instagram account with the SpongeBob fish that goes breaking news.
It must be a good source then.
No. It's actually funny you just said the fear mongering thing because that account is known for like fear mongering to our generation. Like actually,
Nicholas like silent right now.
I believe every second of it.
I wouldn't watch that. I mean, I don't know. You can watch it, just don't take everything at face value, I guess is what they say.
Don't take anything. Do your own research.
They also told me Joseph likes feet.
Oh well,
we know that's true.
Undisputable fact.
That's confirmed. Yeah. Hello, Joseph, if you're listening to this episode. Also, hello, Aiden. We saw that you listened to the podcast.
Yeah, Aiden's still a listener. Wasn't expecting that.
Aiden, who lives at this address in this city.
We all live in one house. Anybody that's ever been on the podcast.
Bit from broadcast house.
The Phase House.
God, that'd be horrible.
Yo, we gotta move to LA. Once we get more than 10 listeners, we gotta move to LA and live in the.
Once
the
you get
Banff
11 listeners,
the B for B house.
Rent out a mansion. Once we get 11 listeners, take out a giant loan.
That's right. We all live in the same house, and I've been dropping hints every single episode about where we live.
It's a scavenger hunt.
We can't afford rent because it's LA, so we have to sleep in all in one bed.
It's like a giant. What was it, like those old cartoons back in the day where they had like this big long ass bed where everyone would be sleeping in?
It's like Willy Wonka the Chocolate Factory. It's like Charlie's Family where they sleep in one. Okay, that's kind of fucked because that's like that. Yeah, oh, never mind. You should probably cut that out.
Wait, what was wrong with?
Because it's kind of like a lot of people in poverty actually have to do that, and that's kind of fucked. I didn't mean it like that, all right?
We're making fun of it.
This is why we're banned from broadcast.
Yeah,
dude, I'm like I kind of knew it was gonna happen, but I'm kind of pissed that the last episode got age restricted on YouTube. Like, I was fucking annoyed by that.
As far as the Gear Sex one didn't.
It was really just the title and like nothing else. But
yeah,
like honestly, we named that episode after a 1 minute clip. Like that was it. It was just a 1 minute joke.
I wonder if I put my microphone next to my stomach, you'll hear it growl. I'm like I'm just
Don't
like
hear that.
I'm just starving right now. I'm hungry.
Nick's literally Nick and I have been playing games like the last 3 nights in a row, and every night he's just like, dude, I'm so hungry. There's no food in the house. He's just over here starving.
I would have gotten a good burrito from this amazing burrito place I live near, but it's Sunday and they're closed.
Yeah, fucking everything's. I'm so sick of everything being closed on Sunday. All the fucking hardware.
Tried and true Jack in the Box is open still.
That's right.
Jack in the Box is the one true fast food place.
We stand Jack in the Box on this podcast.
Our town would be in flames without Jack in the Box. Honestly.
For real, it's the pinnacle of the
Jack's
community.
Spicy Chicken is my go-to.
It's the one constant that we have here.
And their ranch is it's like God's cum. Oh my God.
All right. Well, I'm sure you'd like
That's
that.
one way to put that.
I'm quoting that from Caden. He said that to me one time about a drink.
What drink?
It was something he got when he went to he went to. No, he went on a trip to Washington. He got it there.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Mr. I can go on trips to Washington with my white Lexus. Fuck you, Caden.
He took a plane.
I don't have any
With his
money.
Bugatti.
Yeah, it's Bugatti.
Hey, he knows how to save. We gotta give him that.
Yeah, true.
He also lives at home.
Here I am with my
But
fucking
no,
dick in my
he said
hand.
he said drinking it was like drinking Jesus's cum. I think it's in his quote book.
I think he just likes to be vulgar for like no reason sometimes.
Kind of does. Nick said something so fucking funny last night. I don't know. It was like 3 a.m., so I don't know if I was just like, sleep deprived and I thought everything was funny, but we were playing 2 different games. And I think he was like, were you playing like Ark or something, right?
I was playing Ark, yeah.
Yeah, and I just like it went quiet for a little bit, and then randomly I hear like him say in this voice, he's like, "Hey, buddy, I'm gonna shoot you in the head. That's where your brain's at."
I was trying to tame a Bronto, and I was on top of a cliff, and his head was like right next to him. I'm like, "Hey, buddy, I'm shooting you in the head. That's where your brain's at."
It's like the most idle threat. It's just imagining him walk up to like some brain cancer patient and saying that or something.
Some kid on the street.
A toddler on the street.
God, that's fucked. All right. It's one thing if it's like a middle schooler. I would shoot a middle schooler.
Whoa.
Okay.
All right, that's getting cut out.
No, that's not. No, clip that.
Thanks for the YouTube short, Seth.
I shoot
Clip it. I
public.
want it to be public.
Okay.
Instant 1 million views.
They always say, "Oh, kill baby Hitler." Why would you want to kill Hitler as a baby? He's just a baby. I would gladly kill Hitler if he was like in middle school. He's gonna be the most annoying ass motherfucker. Like, no middle schooler is not annoying as fuck. Like, I would
How about
gladly.
you just kill a person who would have denied him from art school?
Or falsify his records or whatever and just get him into art school.
True, you could do that. Wouldn't be very hard to do. It was
Because honestly, he was a pretty talented painter.
actually, I think he was relatively talented, but there was flaws like you could see compared to. I think he should have got accepted. I think that was enough.
You're
I
talking
don't
about his
know.
art, right?
His art,
Yeah.
yeah, his paintings.
Okay, just to clarify. Yeah, I think he was talented, but there was flaws like his personality. I'm like, yeah, I think there was some
no,
flaws.
there was a lot of. If you look closely, there's a lot of flaws in his art.
I have a slideshow of his paintings on my computer.
Why?
Project for school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have a novel of Mein Kampf on my shelf. I
Clip
read it
that.
every
Clip
night before
that.
bed.
Clip that.
We're getting all the juicy topics here.
Yeah.
No, an answer to that question, Oak, would be you could also just like kidnap him as a child and then like just raise him to be better, like raise him to be like a compassionate individual,
How young would is a baby?
like a baby, yeah, like just steal him and like raise him that way and just raise him to be like chill, you know.
Yeah, you could.
Nature versus nurture. He wasn't born evil.
The real question
Didn't he
is,
serve in?
what?
I was gonna say, didn't he serve in World War One?
Yeah, he did. He got his. He's missing a testicle, or was. He had. I don't know what. I can't remember.
He got his nut shot off.
I can't remember if he got shot off or if it was a defect from birth. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I knew he was missing one, but I didn't know he lost it in battle.
Didn't know he was missing one.
No wonder he was so angry.
Oh, he was no dude. He was very self conscious about it. He was like would kill anybody that would spread the word around.
He thought the Jews stole it or something. Probably.
Yeah, the Jews stole my testicle. That's the name of this episode.
that is like some shit that like neo-Nazis would peddle or something nowadays. Seth, you put something in the topics channel. You said it's going to take 10,000 ants to take me down. What is that? What does that mean?
It's something fucking Nicholas Cantu, the guy who voiced Gumball. He said that in the video. He was like, I don't remember what he was drunk and I think high, and he was having a bipolar manic episode.
Yeah.
A lot of shit, and he was like, I can't remember what he said in the sentence, but he's like, I'm gonna take you down. But he's like, it's gonna take a 10,000 ants to take me down. He's like, you're gonna be a particle of sand in the desert. I'm gonna be a statue erected in gold.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's funny.
Let's talk about that actually. Honestly, I thought by the time this episode comes out on Friday, like it'll kind of just be like a done deal and no one will care anymore.
Yeah.
But I starting to think otherwise because like it's been over a week and people are still talking about it like constantly online, so it's probably going to be a hot topic for a while. Did you look into it much, Nick, or are you kind of in the dark?
I looked into it a little bit.
Yeah, so basically, for anyone who might not know, like if you don't keep up with this stupid internet bullshit, Dream Minecraft, you know, big Minecraft YouTuber, we've talked about him on the podcast before and how much we hate him. He was at like a party or something with the voice actor for Gumball from The Amazing World of Gumball.
I don't even know.
From what I've seen, they were in a car together, so we'll just have that as the setting.
Yeah, I know that Dream was like they were at a party or something, or they were like out, and like Dream was supplying him with alcohol, even though he's like a year under the drinking age, I believe. I think he's like 20.
He's 20 years old.
People keep saying he's a minor, but he's not.
It's because it's okay. Sidebar here, real quick. It's funny on Twitter. They keep to like make him more of the victim.
Make Dream more incriminating.
No, yeah, like they incriminate Dream more. They keep lowering the age of the voice actor. They start because he's 20. And then saw someone say, "Oh, a 19-year-old kid," and then someone said, "How dare you, an 18-year-old kid?" And then like they kept lowering it to like 16.
My girlfriend thought it was She thought he was like 16.
I think he was one of the first voice actors for Gumball's had like 5 voice actors, if I'm
Really?
correct, and he was one. Yeah, he was like the second or third.
I thought it was always the same actor.
Well, no, because I mean they get older and their voice changes. I mean, it's supposed to be a pre-pubescent
That's
child.
true, actually. Yeah.
So you can't really mimic that unless you're like a woman.
Yeah, she thought it was like he was like 12 or 13 or something. I was like, dude,
No.
there's no fucking
That would
way.
be so fucked.
Yeah, I'm like,
Dream
why was
would not just be canceled for that.
Oh, he's be in jail, like,
Yeah.
dude, straight up. He was supplying him with alcohol, weed, I think, because he was high. I don't know if it was weed or it might have been something else, but and also I guess Nicholas Cantu is like bipolar, like Seth said,
Yeah.
and he's was having like a manic episode supposedly during it. I mean, you can watch the video and he does kind of act like genuinely insane. So I wouldn't doubt it if he was also having some kind of episode during it.
Yeah, but who wouldn't have an episode talking the dream?
Yeah. But basically like Nicholas Cantu, he started like saying a bunch of shit to Dream, like shit talking him and like calling him like F slur and all that, and
Yeah.
what else did he say? He said something fucked up. He said something about like him being a Jew or something like that.
I don't remember that part.
I was
don't
like,
remember that.
whoa. I'm pretty confident he said something like to that degree, but he definitely did call him F slur and a couple other things. It was funny. Like no one in the gay community gives a shit.
No, they
Because
gave
everyone is just united under hating Dream.
That makes me wonder if there's still people that are like saying he's handsome after this. Like,
All the people that said that before were like 12 years old.
oh yeah, what do they think of this? I'm curious. Let's get their opinion.
I think I've seen like a little bit of defense for him, but it's few and far between. Like most of it is just hate.
Yeah.
I mean, like he was literally, I think he gave him all that stuff to blackmail him. Like, so he could film him being a dick and then try to blackmail him for it later.
I wouldn't hate Dream so much, but he's such a piece of shit. Like, when you
Yeah.
look back, I know Ian's seen the clip of him saying, like, being cocky when he first got famous. Like, I always knew I was going to blow up. Like, I always knew that. Like, being super, like, just douchey and just fucking cocky. And he's been like that. And he was just, I don't know, he's just, I don't know. I don't think he deserved, like, everyone making fun of how he looked. Because, I mean, he's just an average-looking dude.
Yeah.
But he also did kind of set himself up for that with the anticipation. He was like doing fake face reveals, like, oh, I'm really Dream. It's like some random guy, or this, like I look like this, and he doesn't take his mask off, and it's like supposed to build anticipation, all for that to be some average looking dude.
He set himself up for that, and at the same time, he had already garnered a lot of hate around that.
Yeah.
Like that clip you were talking about of him, being a bragging douche and like, oh, I always knew I was going to blow up. I think he was on a podcast when he said that. I think he was on, I want to say Misfits, but I could be wrong. And of course, like all the people on there were just kind of like congratulating him for it and like, wow, that's great. You believe in yourself.
Wow, please
all
give
that
me money.
Bullshit. Yeah, that type of thing. Really kind of insufferable behavior. But so there's all that shit going on, right? On Twitter and whatnot. And then on top of that, on top of all the hate Dream's already getting, he has been accused of, once again, like sending like moaning audio to minors, which so Nick, I think you said before we started, like that was confirmed or something, or like he said he admitted to it.
Don't take my word for it, but I seen it on a reel that was going over. It was somebody going over his tweets saying he confirmed it, or at least he didn't deny it.
Oh, okay. Like I'm not saying it 100% is like him, because that could easily be faked, like just fake making his Snapchat and all that. But honestly, I could see that being real, like absolutely.
I hope it's real. Fuck you, Dream.
No, I kind of hope it is real too, because like he needs to be like called out for that type of shit. For I mean, he's done other stuff similar, not as bad, that like has been real, and not a whole lot's come from it, I feel like.
He has really let himself go. I've seen videos of him where he's just like the dude just keeps getting fatter and fatter. Like, man.
Okay, you meant like that.
Well, I mean, in a lot of ways, yes. Like in multiple ways, not just weight wise, but I'm sure he lost a shitload of weight from when he was a kid. I mean, there was that picture of him when he was a kid
Yeah.
that was leaked. He lost all that weight up until the point the point of his face reveal, and then he just like decided, all right, fuck it, I've already face revealed, that picture's out there. We just gained all my weight back.
Just revert back to his state.
He got lazy.
Yeah, he got lazy, dude. He expected all of his 12-year-old girl fans to accept him as a fat ass, which technically, yeah, they kind of did.
Yeah, there's like a whole lot going. Obviously, like we talked about, there's a lot of hate going on with him. But there's like it's so much of it is like hard to tell if it's true or not. Like there's other allegations being thrown at him, and it's just this huge like hodgepodge of shit on Twitter, and it's just a mess. Like I don't go on Twitter anymore, but I've heard from other people it's just like a war zone in there. Like you have the moaning allegations, you have the whole blackmail thing with Gumball, and there's like other stuff on top of that I didn't really want to get into because I don't know much about it. It's funny though. I'm all here for the downfall of Dream. I think we all are.
He cheated on his speedruns. Now he's cheating on social standards and human morale.
Yeah. Did you watch Dream before, Seth?
I watched him when he was small, when he had like 16,000 subscribers. I watched him a little bit.
Wow.
I didn't realize when he got famous. I totally forgot that I had watched. I watched like 2 or 3 of his videos. I remember watching one where he was like it was like a black hole. Maybe it wasn't that low subscriber count, but it was a black hole video where it was like him and his friends were like trying to escape it. I don't think there was that many views on it. I remember watching a little bit of that, and I didn't think very much of him. I thought it was relatively entertaining, but it wasn't really for me. I never really enjoyed like the manhunt shit or anything.
I watched the manhunts when they were first coming out, and I know Caden watched them too. I introduced him.
Oh, dude, Caden, if you're listening to this, suck my dick. No, if you're listening to this, I remember when he went to when he went on his dream phase for that day, and he would send in the group chat all the dream reaction images. Oh god,
When was this?
Oh, it was like COVID. I think it was 2020, something around that.
Oh, okay.
I think maybe it was around that time. But
It's kind of like when he was first blowing up.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry, Kate. Yeah. That shit was annoying as fuck. It was like every response was a dream reaction image for like a short period.
I understand people liking the manhunts. Like my girlfriend, she always says that's really the only thing she likes. But even this whole shit that's been happening, even her, like she's against him now too.
I would be too.
I've been telling her for a long time. I'm like, yeah, this guy's not good. He's a piece of shit.
I just want to talk about a Mr. Beast comment section.
Was it about Dream?
No, but it just reminded me of Mr. Beast meat riders.
Go ahead.
Yeah, like I saw Jimmy from Mr. Beast. He posted a thing on his well, actually probably his fucking team. I'm sure he didn't do that shit, but anyways. Yeah, of course, the top comment is something like, "Wow, Jimmy, you're so awesome." Or it was like, Jimmy, because he buried himself alive for like 48 hours or some shit. I saw at one point.
It was a week.
Yeah. Oh, no, that one wasn't a week yet. It was before he did it. And he's about to do the week one. It
was 50 hours he made.
Yeah, it was 50 hours. And then he's about to do the week one. It was that was his announcement. And the guy's like, "Oh my god, Jimmy, you're so awesome. You buried yourself for 50 hours and now you're going to do it for a week? This is crazy," or something. Like, almost to that.
AI
it's
generated
like exactly like
response
that.
right there.
Yeah, almost like it was AI generated. And it's just like, everybody in the comment section is something similar like that. It's like, what do you fucking want him to say?
Wow, Jimmy,
Wow,
you're so
thank
awesome.
you.
Thanks for the free V-Bucks.
Yeah.
It's obviously children commenting that.
No, it was like a verified guy. Like, he was like a Fortnite YouTuber or something. And he was
okay,
like,
never mind.
Like, what does he expect them to do? Like give them fucking money? Like, wow, you're so awesome for supporting
absolutely.
me. Here's $1 million just for you. It's like, stop fucking riding his dick, dude. Like, he's not going to give you money. He don't want you.
Well, they probably do that because he has done that in the past. He just used to give already rich YouTubers like
it's pathetic.
10 grand for like no reason. I that's like why I was really turned off by his content at the beginning, because it was really just like, oh, this person's already rich, I'm gonna give them more money. Oh my god, look how crazy it is. They beat my little shitty stay in the circle challenge or whatever. It's like, who fucking watches this? Like, who gives a shit?
A lot of people.
It's so
I
stupid.
do think when he gives away, it's cool, and I don't mind him. I think he's a pretty good YouTuber.
When he
I just
gives
think
away
his
money
fans
to
are
people who
insufferable.
like deserve it.
He doesn't always give away to like already rich people.
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
He used
like,
to do that, but
at the beginning he did, is what I'm trying to say.
True.
But recently, he's been doing a lot of stuff like giving people prosthetics and paying for their eye treatment to clear blindness and whatnot.
Yeah, he like built 15 wells in Africa. That was like his newest thing.
Wasn't it like 100 wells or something?
Or was it 100 wells?
I think it was
thought
100.
like- yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I still don't like the way he makes his videos. Like, it's just over the top. Like, oh my god, look how insane this is. It's like, okay, but I can respect the actual like thing that's
No, I
happening.
respect it a lot. No, and he seems like a very nice guy. I think he has to play up the character of, Mr. Nice Guy, Mr. Saint. I'd rather him be more human and more like, cuss and have fun a little bit and be kind of a little dick sometimes. I just think it's like his character is a little overplayed, even though I do think he's a nice guy. I do think he genuinely is.
My problem, where I still don't really care for him too much. I mean, like I said, I've said this many times already. Like, I respect the good things that he does, but I don't think I'll ever really like his content at all.
It's not for
and no, it's just not for me, and that's like mainly comes from, for me, I don't think philanthropy and all that should be like super public, like I prefer when it's like all eyes aren't on you, because when it is, it kind of just feels like, oh, look at me, I'm so great, I'm donating all this money type of thing. Like I get why he does it. Like, I know Mr. Beast, limp dick Mr. Beast commenters will come into our comments and be like, well, he has to make money from the videos. It's like, yeah, I know, okay, but like, for me personally, excluding that fact, I think philanthropy shouldn't be like super public, all spotlights on it and shit.
I do wonder if there's going to be a time where they get sick of his content, because
No.
I saw an interesting take. I think it was off Twitter at one point. It was off YouTube. I don't have Twitter. It was off YouTube. They read it, and it was like, oh, he has to keep upping the stakes. Or not the stakes, but he has to keep upping the craziness of his videos.
Yeah.
Because it's just, you're keeping fucking idiots. I'm sorry, mouth breathers. If you watch Mr. Beast, that's cool. But a lot of,
But
you have
you're
to
an
understand. But you're a fucking idiot. No, you have to understand that a lot of the people that watch his content are mouth breathers.
Well, a lot of them are children first and foremost.
Yeah,
so.
and children,
Yeah.
and children. Yeah, don't get me wrong. The adults that watch it are the mouth breathers. Children, they don't know any better. I was like that, but, yeah, like I think it was because he had talked about, or it was someone was talking about his Willy Wonka chocolate factory video, where like it was this crazy factory, and he had all this, and it was huge, and it's like, what can he do now to make it even bigger? Because he has to keep making it bigger, because otherwise people are gonna leave eventually. Like, people are gonna get sick of that content. I've seen it before on my time on YouTube. I've seen people milking the fuck out of what they're good at, and like reaction content, or like,
I don't know. I
prank
feel like he
content.
has such a good brand identity set up that it's going to be pretty hard for something like that to happen.
Oh, I don't think he'll be irrelevant. I just think that he'll.
Yeah, no, there's no fucking way.
I think eventually he'll lose a big chunk of his viewership if this is what he continues doing. I think it's kind of a similar way with celebrities. The only way you can really stay as relevant is just through like brand deals, or doing something, like taking on a role that's too iconic, like it's a classic movie. Like, I think, people like The Rock, for instance, the only reason he's still really known beyond like the
He puts
wrestling
himself in
shit-
like every movie.
Yeah, he puts himself in every movie, and he puts himself out there so much that it's like you can't forget about him, and that's what Jimmy's gonna have to do to stay in the limelight.
Normally,
think,
I
at
would
least.
agree with you, but like I honestly feel like his brand and his channel and like him, they're just too big to fail. Like,
Yeah.
like he is so.
I'm not saying he's gonna
massive.
fail though.
Well, I'm using it like figuratively, like him falling out of like you said, the limelight a little bit. I just don't really see that happening because,
Well, maybe
like,
not.
he is known around the world. I mean, like, his total subscriber count for all his channels combined is like insane. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah, combined, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
no, because he
2/3 of the
has
U.S.
yeah he has other language channels too.
Oh, that's over the amount of the U.S. If it's all of them combined, it's probably. I'd have to say it's probably maybe it's 400 million. I don't know. I haven't checked the
U.S.
subscriber
isn't
count of his other.
U.S.
Well,
population isn't quite at 400 million yet.
No, it's no. It's saying like his main channel has 200 million, and I think his other ones, I don't know.
His other ones have a ton too.
Yeah, but if you're combining them, a good majority of them are all probably just the same people.
Oh yeah. Well, maybe not the same.
True.
But I would say that a consistent amount of people have probably, especially Jimmy Meat Riders, have probably subbed on their alt channel, and that's why he has so many. But I'm sure there's also people that just sub to him that are new, just one account. Because I mean, he is pretty known.
Yeah, it's crazy though. Like he's just honestly too massive to, I feel like, fall out of any sort of limelight.
Maybe.
Like you said.
You do make a good point. He is pretty massive, and I guess I don't take into perspective just how big of a YouTuber he is, considering he's number one.
Yeah, because
I
like
don't know.
being super famous in the U.S. would be one thing, but he's like worldwide known.
I don't quite
Like,
think he'll fail. I just think that he'll probably, if he just continues doing similar stuff, like the same format, he can only change it up so much. It's like The Simpsons. The Simpsons has been fucking going on for decades, and
it's been like over 30 years.
If you ever watch a new Simpsons episode, you'll see it's just stale, and it's just
that's funny you say that because they're actually good now.
oh yeah, I haven't
Yeah,
watched
they
the
became
newest
good
season,
again.
but-
Like the recent Simpsons episodes, they were apparently pretty good.
But Homer, for instance, has had like every fucking job and every scenario on the planet happen to him. It's just repetition. You can only do it so many times, and I don't know. I think maybe a similar thing could happen with Jimmy from Mr. Beast, but who knows? I can't predict the future. Who's to say that he won't? He will or won't be relevant or have as many fans in fucking 3 years from now.
There is, there is one little thing that I want to talk about Mr. Beast real quick. Is he does this thing where he'll film a video, and if he doesn't like it, he won't upload it.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you ever see that thing about Hacksmith? He made lightsabers for Mr. Beast to use in a video.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Oh, and he never used it?
That video never got uploaded.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I remember him saying that in an interview where he has a bunch of videos he doesn't upload because he just doesn't like them.
Did he at least like reimburse Hacksmith for that shit? Because like that had
I'm
to
sure.
cost so much money.
I mean, Hacksmith got a video out of it. He got the money from that, I guess.
Yeah, I'm sure he reimbursed him at least. I mean, it's Jimmy from Mr. Beast, guys.
Well, yeah, I would hope so. He's halfway to $1 billion. That's nuts.
Is he? Oh wow,
Yeah.
I didn't actually.
Yeah,
know
he has
that.
$500 million.
But it
off
makes
of
sense.
YouTube. That is
Yeah,
insane.
it makes sense.
And that's just YouTube?
Well, it's all of his incomes, obviously, but like, I mean, he started from nothing on YouTube. Like, that is crazy.
Yeah, he started by sitting in a fucking office chair, like just in a camera, and just interviewing kids running around screaming his name in the streets. Like that's literally what he started from.
It's crazy to me because like he's that rich just from being like online and shit.
Yeah.
Whereas like anyone else being that rich, they usually have some sort of like celebrity background, like that's not internet based. But like I think he's kind of one of the few of his kind that are like that have gotten that rich from online shit.
I'm not saying he's like all of his success is from luck, but think about just how fucking lucky you are to have that much growth keep happening to you. I'm sure obviously.
Well, he's also smart with the way he does his content.
Yeah, he's very smart about it, but think about all the other channels that have done that before him and after him, and just how much growth he got. It kept happening. He kept growing more and more to this fucking astronomical level of success.
I don't think there's many channels that came before him that were
There was a
like
couple, I
his
remember,
stuff.
but
Well, I
He
mean,
wasn't
like in the
I wouldn't
same.
say he's a pioneer, but
I mean, like in the same vein, there is definitely Mr. Beast clones out there, and they are like fucked up people. There's like that one guy I know, like who went to. He was like a shitty Mr. Beast clone. He went to like Africa and he made this like really god awful thumbnail where he looks like an absolute psychopath, just like hanging over all these little African children. I'm sure you guys have seen the thumbnail if like you saw the picture again.
I don't know if
Yeah,
I've seen
probably.
that one.
We need to stop talking about Mr. Beast. We've been talking about Mr. Beast like
I
so
was just
much
gonna
lately.
say it was
Mr. Beast, we love you. Give us money.
give us money.
Yeah, donate.
We're sorry, Jimmy.
Sponsor the podcast.
Seth, you had something about a Roblox?
Yeah.
YouTuber? We have a lot of YouTube drama today, I've noticed.
Yeah.
We've just been like the drama channel.
Didn't we bitch about Voice Critical doing this? Being about drama.
I was actually, Seth, if you didn't do the intro, I actually was going to do a bit. Like, for the beginning, I was going to intro, like, Charlie.
Hey everybody, it's Ben from Broadcast here. Shit, penis, tits.
Yeah, all our shit is...
You absolute fucking buffoon.
I was going to do an intro like that since all of our stuff is YouTube related.
Basically, this YouTuber, I used to watch him in middle school when I was like 12 or 13 or something, when I used to play a lot of Roblox. His name was Kaneko Kitten. I used to watch him quite a bit. He was like one of my favorite YouTubers, but he mostly just did a lot of YouTube drama or a lot of like Roblox drama, and that was what he did, and I used to watch
Was he a
that.
big channel?
Oh yeah, he had like, before he deleted his channel, I think he had, I didn't know, I can't remember if it was like 1 million or 3 million or something. It was in the millions.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
he was huge. He was very well known in the community. I remember when he did his face reveal, I distinctly remember thinking he looked like a pedophile. Yeah, he looked like a fucking pedophile. I have always stood by that. I always thought he looked like a weird guy, and I'm not one for like bullying facial features or whatever. Be like fucking leave his hair, but
Yeah.
like, yeah, he could have worked with that. Anyway, sorry. You guys can, people watch or listening to this episode, you can make fun of me when we do our face reveal.
Our fans are like, yeah, I always knew Seth sounded like a pedophile.
Yeah, but he got outed.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, you looked him up. Yeah, the drama that came from it was actually from a while ago. Yeah, that's what he looks like.
Oh, God, yeah, he does look like a pedophile.
Yeah, I think he actually used to work worse, if I remember correctly. Yeah, but he got outed because there was this guy. He had been, of course, it's always the Discord DMs. It was I think it was I don't remember how old he was. I think he was 21 and the guy was 17. And of course, it was some furry roleplay thing and the DMs.
Yeah.
Something really fucking weird.
It's like the pyro allegations.
But actual pedophilia this time, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just a lot of that shit. I don't know too much about the actual conversations that went on. I just know that he was just said some really creepy shit and asked for nudes, and they sent nudes back and forth. And he denied that. He had sent a video, his response, like a month or two ago, and
Yeah.
he said, "Oh yeah, this is very misrepresented. You know, I didn't ask for nudes or whatever. You know, I didn't do this or that." And this guy, you know, I don't remember the name of the person that accused him. He's like, "Oh, he was misrepresenting this." And then, like 2 months later, very recently, a couple weeks ago, I think 2 weeks ago, he said, or he released another video. It was kind of useless. It was a lot of people described it as useless because he was just trying to reinforce like a lot of the shit he said. He was just repeating himself and just saying, oh yeah, because this was after people said, "No, dude, like
This is creepy.
this is
Yeah.
really creepy shit, and you did ask for nudes, motherfucker. Like you were being very creepy, and this guy was still a child. He was still 17, and
So it was another guy.
this
he was
is another
talking to?
guy, and he was like."
Oh, okay.
This is after people were saying, yeah, he's a fucking creep, and he was like, he released it saying, "Oh, this is my side of the story," like just repeating what he said before, and then he just he deleted the video first, and then he deleted his channel, so that's
He
that.
deleted his entire channel over
Entire
that.
fucking channel. He had been making content for like 5 years.
Damn.
There's a lot of YouTubers I have notifications on from like years ago when I used to watch them, and he was one of them. it was kind of annoying getting all of his notifications, but I had been too lazy to go turn them off. And I remember when I was on YouTube and I got a notification that said like my response, and I immediately knew it was like him being a creepy fucking guy or something. He was pedophile. So I just commented like, I can't even like, I was like, I can't believe you, dude. Like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that got deleted. He deleted that, but he deleted both videos.
What is it about like Roblox and Minecraft YouTubers?
It's because it's children's platform. It's lots of children, especially Roblox. There are a ton of children that play the game, and there's also a lot of adults that play the game because there are different, especially Roblox, because there are different sides of Roblox that are more adult themes. Not every game is meant for kids, you know. There are some games out there, like it's one of the reasons I play it from time to time.
Yeah, but you can tell the platform is like...
Yeah, but they want to market towards kids, but there are a lot of adults on there, and obviously that causes there to be a lot of pedophiles.
Yeah, this guy looks like a total fucking creep. Anyone like listening wants to see this, just look up Kaneko Kitten.
What was the one you said? Is this him? The second photo, Nick?
I think so. I'm not sure.
It looks like him. It looks like the same guy. I also found another picture, but I'll show you guys later.
It's a picture of his penis. I'll say this one for later.
Yeah, I found his nudes.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. He was just a little disappointed because I used to watch him a lot, and yeah, he just deleted his channel after being outed.
He must have raked in a lot of income then if he wanted to just completely just destroy everything and delete it.
I think he was actually pretty wealthy because he talked about he would trade on the stock market a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, if he knew what he was doing, he was probably pretty wealthy.
Also, having a couple million subs on YouTube is going to rake you in some good views, so he was definitely making money from that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he kind of did like the EDP approach then. I don't know, I guess EDP was sort of like ran off the internet rather than, you know, leaving voluntarily.
I would actually disagree with you on that. I would say that's very separate just because of the context and like also...
No, I was just comparing how like they both just completely got off the internet.
Yeah.
Like after pedophile allegations. That's all I was trying to compare.
How dare you?
That's an EDP fan.
I love EDP. Clip that. Clip that. Yeah, but
a lot of canceling.
There was a lot
episode.
of people. Yeah, there was a lot of people that actually really liked EDP. He was a very popular YouTuber.
A lot of his out of context clips were pretty funny.
Not to be confused with Badland Chugs.
Yeah, Badland Chugs. Drinking the ocean speedrun.
Who the fuck is that?
You don't know Badland Chugs?
It's the guy who chugs
the guy
drinks.
that chugs. He is in the name. Anyways, yeah, EDP. That was horrendous shit. Like, was it the girl 13 or something?
Yeah,
and he was like, "Yeah, send me a picture of your shit." Like that. That's okay. It's not that I'm like excusing pedophilia, but that was fucked.
Yeah, he didn't say send me a picture of your shit. He sent her.
Oh
a
yeah,
picture
that's right.
Of his
Yeah,
shit.
that's right.
Yeah, like who does that, man? Especially to a 13-year-old or who you
EDP
think is a
apparently
13-year-old.
Disgusting fuck.
You don't deserve a cupcake.
Yeah, cupcakes are kind of overrated in my opinion.
It's cake, but in a cup.
Nicholas leaves the podcast.
I want to see you fit a piece of cake in a cup holder. Can't do it.
I want to see you either eat cake or sit on a dick.
I was about to say
That's
the same
weird.
thing.
What the fuck?
No, that's a callback to Joseph's shitty question on like episode 52.
That was actually just Nicholas genuinely asking for you to...
It was Joseph's like thinly veiled attempt at like disguising his fetish.
I don't remember that actually. Was I on that episode?
No, you weren't on that episode.
His question was, would you rather sit on a dick and eat cake or eat dick and
I
sit
did
on
listen
a
to
cake?
that one, and I think Caden's actually said that thing before, which is just yeah.
Such a
So
weird.
what's your answer?
I don't know. I guess I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I wouldn't want to answer it on the podcast where my friends and family can listen. So I know you get off on that, Nicholas. So
Huh?
What?
No, I pass on the question. I think Brianna did too.
I'll answer your question, but you got to meet me first.
pre the cake and your dick. What do we have?
I have one more topic before we end. I actually got this from a fucking Moist Critical video, or I at least heard of it from him. It kind of intrigued me a little bit when I was looking for topics. So Pokimane, we all know Pokimane, right?
Yeah.
Vaguely.
Vaguely, yeah. Yeah, basically, I titled this, I had like notes on my phone. So I titled this Pokimane is an insufferable bitch. And you'll see why. So she started this company called Mina, which is basically like a healthy snack type of company. Like they sell like cookies and shit like that. And basically her prices are just like insane. Like they're just outrageous. She had like this bag of cookies. I think they're called like Midnight Minis or something like that. And she was trying to charge $28 per bag, or I think it was like $7.
3 ounces.
It was like $7 per bag, but you would get four of them, like in a case or whatever the fuck. And like total, it would be like $28. Pretty outrageous because yeah, it wasn't that many cookies. It was like 4 cookies, I think, or some shit like that.
4 cookies?
For $7 or $17?
$7 like per bag, and you would get 4 of these bags. And like total, it would be $28 for like the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird. If you look into it, I'm not doing it justice because I don't remember all the details, but basically it was just like outrageous prices. But later on, like when she started getting called out for it, it turns out that like they're not even an original recipe or anything like that. She literally just ripped them off from this other brand of cookies.
Wow.
That you'd get in like Whole Foods or some shit called they were like, even the name was similar. It was also called like Midnight something. And
wow.
If you look at hers and then look at those cookies, they look exactly the same. And then you turn them around and look at the ingredients. There's like 1 extra ingredient in her cookies.
Yeah, leave it to a reaction streamer to be very creative.
Yeah. There's not an ounce of creativity in her body. Yeah, I didn't bother explaining because I assume everyone knows who Pokimane is, who's listening and is kind of in the know with YouTube. Anyways, she got called out for one, having these outrageous prices, and then basically just blatantly ripping off this other brand. And then on top of that, she got called out for it on stream, and she immediately like doubled down and started being condescending to her chat and saying shit like, "Oh, well, if you're broke boy, just say that,"
Wow.
Shit like that. Yeah, there's a clip of her. Charlie was saying, he was like, I saw that. He's like, I was just, bewildered, so I had to go look and find the stream to see if she would said, "Oh, I'm just joking," after that or whatever. And he's like, no, she wasn't. So she just doubled down, which I'm not really surprised, honestly. That's her personality. She's just very like typical rich streamer, has a shitty attitude, doesn't really contribute anything.
I don't know. I'm not into drama.
Yeah, sorry listeners. Next episode we'll try to not have any YouTube drama related bullshit.
Dude, my computer is my computer is sounding like progressively worse and worse. It's like I don't know. It sounds like a generator now.
Mine's actually, it's been working fine. I haven't had any issues with my hard drive lately.
So do we have anything else to say about the Pokimane thing?
I don't know. She's a bitch.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Just another reaction streamer.
We're sorry, viewers.
We're sorry, listeners, but I'll make it clear, I have zero respect for reaction streamers or any of the people that stay under streams.
There's going to be a lot of cuts this episode.
Ian be like, all right, this is a good episode. B listens to the episode. Ian cuts out my entire track.
It's not my fault.
Last episode, I did a story about this guy that came into work, and he just cut the entire thing out. God damn it.
Yeah, because you were lagging the entire time and no one was talking.
The listeners still would have heard it. What the hell?
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Anyways, I guess we'll just end here since we have literally nothing else to talk about.
Don't cut out the part where Seth said he'd gladly shoot a child.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll leave all of it in. All the most incriminating clips.
It's about sending a message.
All right, well, sorry for the short episode, guys.
All right, later, gamers.
Yep, that was episode 59. See you guys. Bye-bye.